Hi, my name is Ronya and I'm a part of the MECFS team at Arthritis, Pain Support and Emerge ACT. Welcome to our series of videos for family and friends of people living with debilitating fatigue conditions. This series is adapted from our booklet called Information for Family and Friends of People with MECFS, Fibromyalgia, Long COVID, and Other Conditions with Debilitating Fatigue, which is available in print and on our website. This video is about dealing with the unpredictability of the condition and the intense emotions that adjusting to chronic illness can bring up. People living with debilitating fatigue often have trouble predicting how they will feel from day to day. This often leads to cancelling or adjusting plans, sometimes at the last minute. Fluctuations in symptoms can have several causes. One is the waxing and waning common to many chronic conditions. In addition, fluctuations may be due to changes in the weather, poor sleep, overactivity, or stress. Perhaps the most common strategy is flexibility. Plans may have to be changed or cancelled. Family members adjust better if they recognize that unpredictability is a part of the illness and have alternate plans they can do. Families have developed systems for understanding the person's ever-changing condition. One system involves having them rate themselves each day on a 10-point scale. A rating of 1 might be used for a very good day with very low symptoms. A rating of 10 would mean severe symptoms and the need to stay in bed. Some portion of symptom fluctuations can be brought under control over time. As mentioned earlier in our series, pacing offers a way to bring greater stability to life and therefore fewer surprises. Also, maintaining a stable environment reduces stress, which can be a major trigger of greater symptoms. So, a sensible response to unpredictability is a combination of flexibility and lifestyle adaptations that promote a consistent activity level, good sleep, and control of stress. People with a debilitating fatigue condition find their emotions are more intense and harder to control than they were before they became ill. One participant in our programs wrote, "My emotions are much more sensitive than ever before. I cry more easily and I have less emotional reserve." Another said, "Just recognizing that emotions are heightened as a result of these conditions really helped me. Before learning that, I was quite puzzled by why I got upset about little things." The strength of emotions can create a vicious cycle in which illness intensifies emotions, and then emotions in turn intensify symptoms. The process by which feelings intensify symptoms occurs even with positive emotions, as suggested in a comment from another participant in our program who said, "I cried at one of the classes because I was so happy to be around people who understood me. Almost immediately, I had an attack of brain fog." Whether positive or negative, any experience that triggers heightened emotions is likely to intensify symptoms. One example of intense emotions around people with a debilitating fatigue condition is irritability. It's very common that people can feel frustrated, which often leads to unfortunate outbursts of anger that may be directed at those around them. Suggest that if their illness sometimes affects their moods, they use a time when they are feeling well to plan things to do to help them feel better when their mood is low, so they don't inflict their negative moods on others. For example, they might plan to respond to feeling irritable by taking a rest, as irritation is frequently triggered by overexertion, going for a walk or spending time in nature, or listening to music. Family and friends can help by encouraging them to do the things that improve their mood. That's all for this video. The next video in this series is about dealing with stress and long-term illness and the impact that weather and sensory overload can have on the debilitating fatigue condition, as well as information about commonly co-occurring medical problems. If you or the person living with debilitating fatigue need further support, we are here to help. We have a range of services to support people with chronic conditions. Contact us at mecfs@arthritis.act.org.au or call 02 6251 2055. Or you can find further free resources on our website at www.emergeact.org.au.